So this is the energetic story of how I went from being uninspired in my mid-30s. I really figured out that I was uninspired. I didn't really feel, I had a wonderful life, but I was lacking true purpose and inspiration, and just that spark for life, again, that I had lost somewhere along the way when I got a career and married and had a child. So this is what I did to get back to my energetic balance. My name is Christi Bergonzi, and I am a Reiki master energy healer of over 21 years. I have helped over thousands and thousands of amazing souls go from stuck to energetically empowered, living a soul-driven life full of freedom, choice, and just excitement. And I absolutely love what I do. I am a mommy and a wife, a very proud mom, very proud wife. And I have been on a personal, it's over 2.5 years, personal journey of transformation. And that's why I've been a healer for so long. I went through my own early midlife reawakening. And I thought, I'm also a certified transformation coach and a spiritual leader, amongst other things, like a psychic intuitive medium. I wanted to bring what I found out on my journey and exploration of self-authenticity and awareness, self-energetic healing, and soul awakening, all to you. That's what I'm doing here. I love being a healer, but I want to be this facilitator for you to be able to transform your life into what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a to-do list, checking off the boxes every day that we run into that as moms, wives, or just busy people in general. I love processing human development, and of course, soul awakening, and I am a soul activation practitioner as well, which I love. My transformation journey started when I had everything, and I still felt like there had to be more. I'm was always grateful for everything, but I felt in my gut, there has to be more to life than what I was living, more than my to-do list or my mommy mode or my wife life. Right? Or my amazing career. There was more than that out there for me, but I didn't know where to start. I was stuck and I was unstable. And I was absolutely unbalanced emotionally, physically, energetically. And I wanted to stop that emotional roller coaster. It occurred to me, I was a happy person, but I was in joy deprivation. Are you in joy deprivation? Let's be honest with ourselves. Are we really joyful right now as much as we possibly can be? Right? That's where I was. I'm like, I gotta figure this out. So when I was left with myself, I didn't know who I was anymore. And I didn't want to take my life back that I had in my teens and 20s. I didn't want that life back. So then I'm left with, well, where do I even start? I want something different. I want change. I want a life, but I don't want the life I had. So what does that look like for me? And I also wanted more fulfillment out of than just the material things. So if you're feeling that too, like, hey, I got all X, Y, and Z, and I still feel like there's something more, then this is the type of journey that we're on. You're here for a reason. You've been listening to your soul. That little inner voice is you. And do you also feel guilty when you secretively crave like much needed self-care? And if you do, then you feel guilty. And if you don't do it, you feel guilty for feeling like that. And then maybe some resentments start popping up, maybe. All right. So my original journey started by doing energy work. So let's go over some of the myths about energy work. right? Let's learn some stuff. You have to go to a healer, someone like me. That's what a lot of people think. You do not have to go to a healer. You are your best healer. You just have to know and have some guidance, just a little knowledge and some guidance. That's it. You do not have to go to a healer. That's why I am literally teaching my 8-week course. You will get certified in energy healing for yourself as a portion of that course. I want to empower you to know that you're empowered. I want you to empower yourself. You don't have to go to someone like me. Let's learn how to do it so you can do it at home. You don't have to spend the extra money to go to someone else. You also do not need formal education and a certification to start. All of the education and certifications are a bonus, but to start, you don't need anything. You do not need anything but trusting and believing. Another myth is that it's tied to some sort of religion or, religious practice, or even for some people, spiritual, that word rubs them the wrong way. It's not tied to anything but life force energy. That's our breath. We are made of energy. That's just our body. We're just working with energetics. If you really are more scientifically based or haven't expanded yet out into like the wonder of spirituality and the divine and all of that amazingness, at our core on a subatomic level, we are energy. So doing energy work has absolutely no ties to any specific belief, religion, or anything of that sort. It also does not, because of that, it doesn't allow bad spirits in. If you are guided and told a few protection techniques just to protect your own energy, bad spirits could just be energy that people hold energy. You don't want anybody else's energy, but doing the healing work doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to deal with spirits. Okay. You set your intention. You don't bring any spirits in. You were working with energy here. So another myth is that you have to be born with some special power. I understand it's just like everything. Some people are more athletic than others, but it doesn't mean we can't all play ball, right? You don't have to be born with some sort of magical power. You don't, I promise. Another myth or misbelief is that it doesn't work on everyone. Some people, if it's not working, then it's either going unnoticed and so gentle that you're not noticing it, or if someone is completely closed off to the idea, then, let's be honest, you're wasting your time and money. So it does work on everyone that wants it and is willing to receiving the energy flow. Your energy is doing the work. I can't force my energy healing on you. So you are your own healer with energy. And that goes to, I can't do it to myself. Another myth, absolutely you can do it to yourself. You are your best healer. 1,000%. You should be working with energy on yourself. The other myth is that you have to memorize some system, protocol, formula. There's a lot out there. I am a Reiki master, so I do, when I am working directly with Reiki energy that I've been attuned to, I personally do go align with some of those techniques, but moving energy, working with energy in general, you don't have to. And if you do join my 8-week mastermind, we meet twice a week for 2 months, starts May 1st. I will show you how to create your own system. And it's amazing and super simple. And you can even plug and play so you don't have to think about it. Another myth is that it takes years to get good. I have to be honest. I was a natural. It didn't take me years to get good. If you're not a natural, it won't take you years to be good. Energy is energy. We all have it. You can get good at energy work in one session. We get more comfortable over time. We get more creative and expansive over time. But it doesn't take long. We're going to move energy today. Another myth is if I don't see results, so it's not working. Well, it's because you give up. If you think you're not seeing results, it's not that it's not working. It's that you've probably given up on the idea to it, which is, try again. Right? We're here. I'm not going anywhere. You can always find me, always direct message me, reach out if you're interested. You don't ever have to give up on yourself. Another myth, I will hurt myself if I do it the wrong way. You can't do it the wrong way. There is no wrong way with right intentions. When it comes to energy, if you set your intentions to heal, clear, balance, activate, you will absolutely do it right every single time, I promise. So what are some of the things that we've been doing wrong? Putting all of our eggs in one basket, like one modality, is amazing if we want to learn one modality at a time. But when people get stuck in their specific modality, we are limiting ourselves. Just like everything else, certain modalities might work better for other people, for different people. Certain modalities might be more appropriate for the specific energy that we're working with for the day. You might be super on a high excitement and want to balance down low, or you might be feeling a little depressed and you want to rev up and activate slightly. Different modalities work on different things. That's why when I come to it, I created the shift system, which is actually 16 different modalities that you can pick from depending on what you need. No thinking involved whatsoever. And it's just a huge combination of amazing methods that just work. Another thing that we do is we love to, when we're feeling free and had a few glasses of wine, or maybe some controlled substances or not controlled, doing energy work. A lot of times people want to do it at that time because they're feeling, free in the moment, but that really does cloud your energy. It blocks. It's not the most effective. I'm all for everything you want to do recreational and have fun. But if you are noticing that the movement of energy isn't working as fast as you had perhaps hoped, then it's always best to do it when you have a clear system. And that includes drinking a ton of water, because energy is water is a conductor of energy. We're all made up of energy. If we are trying to move the energy, we need the water. We already talked about this. One of the most difficult, the toughest thing we try to avoid is we give up too soon. Don't give up. That win is right there. And usually it's right at the edge where we want to stop. Where we usually will stop is just beyond that is the breakthrough. And then the number one thing that we typically do wrong, that if you want to see some results, is we don't trust in the process. And we also don't believe in ourselves. It's huge for us women. We don't believe in ourselves, and we're not trusting in the process. So what are some of the things that you can do at home to clear your physical body, your environment, yourself, your energy? So at home clearing tools, food. Food is our body's physical cleanser. We talk about energy clearing, but food does the same thing for our system. So of course, tons of vegetables, some fruits, Most fruits, just not in abundance. And if you are more and more into the energy work, different color foods represent different energy systems in our entire system. So that's something that we won't cover today, but something we do get in depth with the soul compass codes. If you are trying to learn how to speak up for yourself, eating blueberries is really good. Wearing blue, going to the colors. Now, another thing for clearing out whatever chakra you want to balance. If we need stability a little, if we feel a little unsafe, let's put some red in our clothing. I'm wearing colors today to represent, but bring that into your environment. Movement and yoga, any type of movement, walking with the intention to move energy is amazing. It clears your system out every time. Crystals and stones. I love using a crystal or a stone for energy work. It's amazing. Without doing a ton of research, the easiest way to remember how to use a crystal or stone properly, the darker the stone, the closer to the root chakra, which is safety, grounding, earth, stabilizing, fear. So we want a darker stone if we are feeling like we need more of that. If we want uplifting, light, joy, we would want to go for something shiny, like a sunshine, a yellow. And if we want to really feel elevated energetically, we're going to go into the lighter stones, clear quartz, rose quartz, purples, so you can play with the colors. The darker the color, it's more safety, security, rooted in earth. The lighter the color goes up into the lighter energetics. Your hands, a beautiful clearing tool. And they come with you, right? You're equipped with them. Rub your hands together. Feel that static energy. That static is energy. Activate your hands. Set the intention that you're going to open up your portals for energy and place it wherever you may need. Setting the intention to shoot the energy from your hands into your body. Why do you think when we're a toddler, we fall down, skin our knee, and the first thing we do is we put our hands on our knee? Naturally, instinct, because we all have healing hands. Visualization is amazing for energy work, visualizing white light coming from the bottom all the way down. Meditation, guided meditations, I love. That's how I actually started. The first thing I ever did to change my life was meditate. Started off every single morning for 2 to 3 minutes. I put on a guided meditation on YouTube, whatever I found, 2 to 3 minutes. Best tool ever. It will change your life. It'll balance your life. And then other physical stuff, sage, incense, candles for your physical environment around you in between clients. Even if it's a virtual client, when I'm with my coaching, amazing coaching clients, I sage my room because energy transfers. You don't physically have to be in the same area. That's why energy distance Reiki or distance healing works too. You don't have to be in the same room. So how did I transform my entire life, my reality, and become aligned to my energetic empowerment? Like, where the heck do you start? I call it energy shifting. I wanted to shift out of my energy that I was in. So what is energetic empowerment? That is a shift in your energetic body into a free-flowing channel. I like to call it of both excitement and balance. Once you start working with energy, that lack of spark that you might be feeling right now, that feeling just before the decision to make change, we all have to get to that lull in life if we want to actually make a change. You're probably there. Your soul was calling and you listened to her call. So for me, energetic empowerment is both excitement and balance. when your energy is free flowing. So what I did was I learned a way, which I'll show you the process, and then we'll walk through the 4-step process to clear everything that blocks you from your pure fulfillment. And then once you do that, you get rid of all the negative stuff. We are power magnets, whether we consider it negative or positive. If we clear all of the junk out of our system, there's no longer serving us, we are naturally going to become a power magnet for the positive. We have freed up space to allow in the good. So I created the shift system. It is 16 methods in one system. And I will be teaching that in my Soul Compass codes, where all of my beautiful, amazing women going on this 8-week journey with me will get certified in this as just a portion. That's why yesterday we went over mindset magic. Today, we're working with energy. Tomorrow, we're going to do some soul awakening and activation. It's a mini version this week of my greater, broader program. So if you want major change, contact me directly. At the end of today, I will go over it a little bit more. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. So this shift system is a 4-step process. The goal is energy freedom. And today, we won't have the choices just because of demonstration purposes, but you will ultimately have the choice to choose between 16 different plug and plays. And it's easy to follow, and that's why it's super personalized and for you specifically. But the overall, this is what we do need to know. In any energy work that we do, to have a successful healing session, whether it's 2 minutes or 2 hours, we need these 4 key components. One is identifying and setting an intent. 2 is clearing. I'll go into why after this. 3 is the healing and balancing. We can't bypass what needs to be healed. That will be temporary results. That's what a lot of people are doing wrong. They want to bypass, jump to forgiveness, jump to understanding without healing. That's key. That's what is not happening that needs to happen to have success. We're missing key components. And then the 4th is love and align. We have the capacity to hold a certain amount of energy within our personal energetic field. If we release energy or move it around, our body naturally wants to fill it with something. If we don't give it love and show it how to align with what we want to future manifest, it will fill up with something that we cannot. It might be the next thought you have. So hope it's a good one, right? So we don't want to do that. All of these things are avoiding the mistakes that so many people have made. This is the sure way process. There's 4 steps to this process to ensure success for your energy work. Super simple. Everything I do is super simple. So going into what does identifying and setting your intention mean, look like, and why would we do it? It allows you to focus. Yesterday, we talked about mental focus, using our mindset magic in our energy work today. Focus on in this moment. Most of our life is us worrying about the past to try to predict a foreseeable future. We're never living, unless we're consciously aware, to live in the moment. That's where we create. That's actually how we'll switch the future around. So this is crucial. Identify, focus on the moment that you're in, set the intention of what you want to achieve during this energy session today. Think about that. Keep this in mind. So it also creates values and a direct motivation. Your subconscious likes a job. It doesn't care what it is. It wants to focus, worry about something. So give it a motivation. Give it a purpose. Accountability and control. We all need that as human beings. When we clear, number 2, it's so crucial because it helps you to embody without the weight of other people's energy. weighing you down or affecting you. People's energy, on the bottom here, it says energy imprints. People, places, and things carry energy. We will pick up on their energy. They will drop it off, and sometimes things will be imprinted. That's just like if you buy a used car, maybe you get into it and you kind of feel like this, you don't know what is, something doesn't feel right or something feels amazing. That's an energetic imprint. You're feeling it. So clearing everything away allows you to easily work with your specific energy and allows us to get to the root cause so that we can then heal. Stepping into step 3 is heal and balance. So your body, as we talked about before, it stores the same amount of energy in your body, but it doesn't naturally balance. It wants to naturally balance. But we jam so much other outside influences into our energetic system. We need to be the facilitator to guide and show and transform the energy into aligned balance. And it's at that point that we could heal the root cause. So we won't do this today, but there is extra stuff to really enhance, which is activations and accelerations that we can do with energy. So that is something that if you are interested in the energy work stuff, it's super cool, just so that it's in your awareness that those things are awesome, good, and they do work too. So let's begin by setting your intentions. So if you want to go ahead and get a pen and paper or just sit with your thoughts, I'll give you a moment to do that. And while you're doing that, I just wanted to suggest a few things. So in all of the work that we do, I recommend eyes being closed with an open position. That means hands or legs not crossed. Keeping yourself hydrated so that we can move the energy easier. And during energy sessions, it is normal to feel emotions. Be okay if those emotions come out as sadness, anger, joy, happiness, giggling. They can present themselves in different ways, and we don't have to know why. But if they're coming up to the surface, it's really important for you to allow the safe space to let them free and go. Otherwise, they'll just get replaced back in. And if you do get some resistance, consider that the universe making a suggestion, bringing something to the forefront, that if it's uncomfortable, it's probably something you need to work through. Remember yesterday, we're talking about fears. Something doesn't feel right, it's because we're just on the brink of change. And let's commit to building today's first session together. Maybe you've had a session with me before, into a real solidified practice for healing, for change, for the first day of potentially the rest of your life, of you starting your journey like I started mine. So let's consider these things before we start. What things in my life do I need healing? Number 2, how do I see myself? This is interesting. How do I see myself? Be honest with yourself. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear or what you think you want to hear. How do you genuinely feel about yourself? And in what ways within that do you feel powerless? And then what do I hope to gain today? What do I hope to gain? Okay. So here are just a few testimonials that I love my clients. I've never felt more amazing. I don't even think that I felt this good when I was in my 20s. I feel like I was at the top of my game. I wanted to explore energy and spirituality, and the system nailed it for me. I found life purpose. Okay, so let's X out of here because we're going to start doing some energy work. So go ahead and I will walk you through this process. But in the very beginning, we are going to learn what the receiving heart is. So just get comfortable while I start to play some music. Close your eyes. And as you're closing your eyes, begin to take a nice, deep breath. As you breathe in, you feel your heart rate start to slow down. I want you to start thinking about your journey. The beginning of a change. What do you hope to find here? Taking a big, deep breath in. And with your hands, whenever you're ready, hold out your hand. Allow your hand to be outstretched with your palm facing up. And in your mind or out loud, I want you to ask for a message. I want you to allow your body to receive this energetic message in the palm of your hand. Notice if you start to feel a weight, a tingling, hot or cold. Whatever you feel, you'll know that it's there. You don't need to know what this message is. Just feel that it's in your hands energetically. And when you're ready, I want you to invite yourself, close that energetic message in your hand and bring it close to your heart. Spend a few moments here with this, allowing the transfer of energy. Feel the energy filling up your heart center. And as we sit with ourselves, we bring our palms back down to an open position. You have now just set your intention. We're in phase 1 of an energy session. And now I want you to envision yourself in a beautiful bubble of white energy. Allow your physical body to be pulled into Mother Earth's energy and held by gravity as you feel your body getting heavier and heavier. Allowing yourself to soften your forehead, relaxing your scalp, releasing your eyes, and dropping your jaw. Allowing this relaxation to go all the way down your shoulders and your back as your body feels heavier and heavier. You begin to notice your energetic body feels light. Maybe you notice that it's lifted. I want you now to start at the top of your head. And as you go down, imagine a tube of white light scanning your energy system for blocked energy. As you go down, recognize where you're holding tension or feeling a little off. Allow the tube to go all the way down your body. Keeping mental note of where you feel an energetic block. Might feel like a physical sensation. We'll come back to this spot later. We're now going to clear out any energy in phase 2 that is not ours. So imagine this amazing, energetic tube turns to a gold sparkling sauna. As you start to feel the amazing warmth and comfort of your body heating, envision your skin shedding out, letting out energetically any energy that is not yours. Envision this. See it. If you can't see it, feel it. Maybe you hear crackling. Some people, it's just a knowing. Allow this energy to come from within and push all the way out of your physical body. As it expands out, it moves outside of your energetic protection bubble, releasing any energy that no longer serves you. You might feel a relief. And if you want to place your hand someplace on your body, go ahead. We are now going to step out from the sauna into the sea. As your higher self, your soul, your energy essence steps out from the golden sauna, imagine the most beautiful body of water. However you may see it is absolutely right for you. Give yourself permission to step into the water. Moving further in, perhaps you dip your head underneath and just feel the power of that energy flowing off of you. In your mind's eye, invite your energetic body to come out of the water. As you notice a log, or a patch of sand that looks so inviting, allow yourself to sit down energetically with your energy. This now is all your energy. Feel how that feels. Get familiar with it. You're learning a lot here. Tapping into your inner resources. We need to be able to recognize our own energy at its cleared state in order to know when we're really off and what's not our energy. To be able to release it with ease, sending it back to its sender with love. And now I want you to go back to that spot on your body when we did the scan, that you were perhaps feeling tension And I want you to invite it to become its own energy, having its own identity. And I want you to pull that energy out from wherever it's lying in your physical body. Notice what color it is. Is it heavy or light? Does it have a shape? And what emotion does it trigger in you? Allow your system to run this emotion through your body now as you hold this energy in your hands. Allow that energy that is triggering an emotion to run like a roller coaster through your body in order to release it, coming through your hands into the ball of energy in your hands, up and down your crown chakra, all the way into a circle of running energy, allowing this emotion that this memory or energetic consciousness is triggering to burn itself out. And now just envision this energy being wrapped in a bubble, its very own small protection bubble of energy. And in your mind's eye, I want you to say, thank you. I love you. I no longer need you. I release you. Thank you. I love you. I no longer need you. I release you. Thank you. I love you. I no longer need you. And I release you. Now just visualize in your mind's eye this little protection bubble of this energy that is now being transformed, being lifted off into the distance with love and light to be transformed, transmuted, and elevated into the beauty of the beyond energy. Keeping your hands and your palms open and lifted up, I now invite you to channel in all of the love that you have for your immediate family or friends. Bring them forward. Perhaps it's your animal. Whoever you know loves and supports you so much, envision them right in front of you. Filling your hands up with so much love from their hearts to you. Collecting this ball of love energy. Begin to use your hands and feel it. Does this energy have a color? What is its shape? Now with love and light, thank all of your friends, family, and animals. Any energy that is unconditional love to you, thank and allow them to drift off as you hold this loving ball of energy, bringing it forward to your chest and placing it in your heart. Feel that overwhelming love start to fill up your body, expanding out ever so slowly and intentionally. And now I want you to tap into your energetic system now that it's completely aligned, balanced, cleared out, and loved. What is the message I need to hear for today? And now I'd like to invite you back into your physical body as you place your hands down on your knees or the table, facing down, grounding in, feeling the energy of Mother Earth at your roots, at your feet, at your leg. Pulling in that energy from Mother Earth. As you start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, I invite you to come back into the room.